Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of my brand new save, and this save is going to be a Pentagon challenge. I think that's what it's called, but we are going to win every single continent's Champions League. So we've got the African Champions League, the UEFA Champions League, the AFC Champions League, which is Asia, the Copa Libertadores, which is South America, and the North American Champions League, which I've forgotten the proper name of. And we're going to be starting unemployed with 0 coaching badges. Now, if I go back to that, it says none, and unknown there. So this is going to be difficult because we're going to have to find a job. And yeah, the first season we're definitely not going to be any sort of European continental competition. And how this save is going to work is it's going to be a episode per season. So one season will be one episode, and that's just how it's going to work. I do realise I am applying for them jobs. I will definitely not get any of them. So yeah, this is how it's going to work. Yeah, so my manager's nothing again. We're starting at the start of the around about the more European time when they start instead of like the actual start of the year. Them are all the leagues we got loaded. So we've got South Africa because that's the only African nation in the game. We've got Spain because I didn't want England in, mainly because of UK and Ireland joining in, which will still happen. And I've also not forgotten about Club Brugge, something I might start again. We've got South Korea because they are one of the most successful teams in the AFC Champions League. Mexico, they're also another very successful team, even though they don't have the reigning champions. Same with South Korea. They don't have the reigning champions from their country, and the same with Argentina as well. So yeah, I'm going to come back when I've got a job offer. So I've had the first offer. Yeah, and it is a team called Intercity, CF Intercity. They did get promoted last year from their previous division, and they are in the 3rd division of Spanish football, which I cannot click on. And I'll show you that now. The Spanish Federation Division, 1st Division B, is what division they are in. And yeah, they'll probably be in a relegation battle. Because if we go on to Spain, you can see here that they did get promoted last year, but they are in a division higher, which would definitely help us for a challenge like this. So although unfortunately they don't have their club icon in the game or in this pack that I downloaded, I think I'm still going to accept this one. Because let's have a look how much money they got. Okay, that's quite a bit of money. Yeah, but they want us to battle bravely against relegation, which means they are expecting to get relegated. And so yeah, I'm going to accept this. Intercity appoint Hamu FM as the manager. So now let's have a look at the team. Yeah, there you go. View report. So that's the report on the team. Okay. So they did say that they are spending over the finances, which is true. Okay. But that's the squad there. So let's turn it into coach report. Okay, so I already like this. I'm just looking for names that I recognise. I recognise this name. Lepsis. Yeah, I do. So from the first looks, it looks like a good team. This is the goalkeeper's 40 years old, so maybe that's the first place we look to replace. How old's the backup? 25. Okay, he's not that bad as well. But yeah, we only have 2 goalkeepers. That's something I'm gonna have to replace, isn't it? It does look like there isn't much potential in the squad, but the squad's good now. He's 32. This guy is 23. Okay. He can play on both sides as well. 20 years old. Vadik Mura. Okay, 11 tackling. Positioning 10. Strength 10. He's got crap stamina though. This is the other guy. Ivan Kekjevic. I've butchered that name terribly. But 15 aerial. 11 tackling. 12 decisions. Good strength as well. Pretty sure I recognise this name as well. No, I don't. It just sounds like a familiar name. That's the wrong one. Ineko Undebarina. I've done terrible there. 29-year-old. 12 aerial. 11 tackling. Good leadership and aggression. Although aggression, you probably want to lower that one, don't you? Yeah. Decent pace. Coach report. Not going to grow, is he? History. Who did he play for? Yeah, some teams I don't have a clue about. Rafa Galvez. Yeah, he looks decent. Yeah, 29 now. I'm going to speed this up a bit. Christian Kofi. Not the best, is he? Jemmy. He looks quite decent. And of course, I'm not a stats person, so I'm just making this up as I go. But the numbers look quite high. There's lots of blue, which I like. That's how I do my stats. If there's any good colours on there, that means they're good. Like teamwork, oh, that's 16. It's green. Must be good there. But yeah, he's 34, so we might look to move him on. We looked at the keeper. He's again 31. So it does look like an aging squad. It does. This guy from Dominican Republic, eh? Do you reckon he took part in that World Cup? No, he probably wouldn't have because it was a different country. Can you think, Tyler, before you talk? Nathan James, 17-year-old from that country. I've completely forgotten the name of it. And what am I clicking on? History, that's the one. Okay, so he has recently joined. And he's got decent potential as well. So he's quite exciting. So let me just have a quick look if there's anybody in the second team with decent potential. There is a goalkeeper there. No, there really isn't. So then, I've not got long to do transfers now. And I'm just going to get on with it. So the transfer window is closed now. And I've not made many signings. I've just sold 2. So in with the players that we've sold is Manuel Herrera, the 40-year-old goalkeeper. He's 40, and that's why I sold him. I did sell him quite a bit under his value because his value was it was 30 at the time, and I sold him for 12k. And he's now valued at 300k for a 30-year-old goalkeeper. I don't know. But we also did sell Paul Royce because he was taking up a lot of wage. It was, and I just felt we're overspending, so we need to free up a bit. Them free loans out of the club are just in the reserve squad. And joining in on loan is midfielder Julian Jean Guerrero. How do you say it? 3-star, 5-star potential wonder kid from Real Madrid. He's got quite decent stats, especially the ones that are highlighted. And them are normally the stats that I do look at. And also is Juan Hernandez. 12 passing, 11 creativity, 11 decision, 10 movement. Decent. But will be more of a bench player. Alex Guardo. Probably play a similar role to the guy before. But he is slightly better in passing department. And of course, all of them do have 5-star potential. This guy's a goalkeeper. This guy is better than the 40-year-old. I don't care what you think, because his numbers are a little bit bigger. Sergio Mestre. He's also got 4-star potential. 5-star potential, sorry. But they're all in on loan, so I don't really care about the potential. So in the league so far, we've won 1 game, drew 1 and lost 1. And the tactic that I'm going for is wing play in the same formation I've used like the entire game, because this is the best formation in the game. The 4-3-3. More balanced, wide width, faster tempo, because we're playing with the wingers and we want the wingers to do all the work. Yeah, cautious on tackling because red cards and that. And all that stuff. So, we're going to come back on around about January 1st. So then we can see how well I'm doing. Because of course we're doing an entire season this episode. Just like every episode. So, yeah. I'll see you on January 1st. So it's January 1st now. And we're going to show you how well we've done in the league. These are the games we've played, so yeah, we've had quite a run. And we're 7th in the league. And I was just looking to survive relegation. And, I mean, 21 points. We're on 29. That's 8 points away from relegation. So I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to survive relegation this time. This is the first time I've ever managed in Spain. I know. I've never managed in Spain before, so I mean, it's positive, innit? And in the cup, we are into the second round, which is nice. Playing against Ponferrada, who are in the second division, so the division above us. So we're probably going to get beat there. But we have got loads of contracts that need renewing, and that's going to cost us loads of money. If you look at the finances, yeah, we're still over. We're still over. But if we look at the board confidence, yeah, I've just got a D on finances, a C on squad harmony, that's it. And everything else is good. So what I want to see is, halfway through the season, how the squad's doing. And how I'm going to do that is by pressing on one of these buttons. Yeah, that one. So then, Jemmy has scored 11 goals in 18 games, and that's the most. And Benja, he scored 5 in 11. And Coffee scored 4 in 19. So, some good there. Assists, Ivan Kekjevic. I think I got that right there. He's got 5 assists in 19 games. And Benja, he's got 3 in 11 games. Julian John Gomero, one of my signings, has also got 3 in 13, and there's quite a few players on 3. Let's have a look at average rating. Juan Hernandez, 8.5, but he's only played 2 games. So if we're looking at the one who's played the most games and done the best, we're looking at Julian John Gomero, 7.61 in 13 games. That's quite good. Or if you look at Christian Coffey, 19 games, 7.42. I know, that's quite impressive. And I'm also just thinking of now, at the end of the season, we're going to pick a player of the season, and they will go into the Hall of Fame. I know, of my career up into this Champions League winning journeyman, hopefully 5 times. But I just saw that 10 yellow cards though from Julian John Gomero. Oh my god. 1 red card. Well, player of the match has got 1. And the most is 3 for Ivan. Yeah, him. And also, another thing to report on is... No, I never know where to go for this. Where do I go for this? No, it was on now, wasn't it? Development hub, yes, and youth develop. The youth thing has come in, and we've got some good players there, apart from the centre back. They've got 2 defenders who are both 4.5-star potential, so that's quite nice. And they've had a few good games. So then, it is January. We might do some signings, we might not, but I'll see you at the end of the month. So it is the end of January now, and that does mean the transfer deadline day has passed. So now we're going to have a look at all of our signings. Yeah, we haven't made any signings. All we did is end of contract stuff. So we have signed 5 players. 5 players will come in at the end of their contract to our club, and they are Alex Alba. Of course, we signed him because of his potential. We've also signed Giulio Martini because he's a striker. And we're planning on letting a few players out of contract, so we do need more strikers. Diego Fuoli, who is a goalkeeper, but this one maybe. We've agreed a contract for him, but we might not fully agree to it because I'm pretty sure he can cancel. Well, I don't know, so it depends. And we've also going to sign Almar Pinavala. Oh, that's the wrong button. Because he's also 5-star potential. He is a goalkeeper though. And goalkeepers with high potential we don't really need because we've got a few. And we've also signed Ivan Munoz, which I don't think I said right at all. But yeah, them are all the signings. And I would like to show you something. These are the games that we've played since last time. We did win in the Spanish Cup 4-3 in extra time, which against a team in high division was really good. We did go on to lose then a couple of games in a row, but one of them was against Villarreal in the cup, but we were the better team in that game. They only scored in the 60th minute. We did only have 3 shots though, so maybe we should have let go to penalties. That's what we deserved. We averaged a 7.1, they averaged a 6.5, so we definitely were the better team in that match. But yeah, now the focus goes on to the rest of the season, and in the league we are 6th, which is just outside of the playoffs. So yeah, gonna do the rest of the season now, and we'll join you for maybe the playoffs if we're in them. So the first season is over with CF Intercity, and well, we did amazing, I'd say. The board wanted to survive. Not, I think they said battle bravely against relegation. We came 10th, which is 6 positions above where they expected us to finish most. And 52 points, 15 wins, 7 draws, 16 losses. It's not too bad, that ain't. Yes, we were 8 points away from relegation. But we were close to the playoffs and we were relegation zone. So, haha, I'll take that one. But Barcelona B did win the league, and they won that with quite a few rounds remaining. And we did have quite a good run in the cup as well, getting to the 3rd round, beating a team in the division higher than us and playing better than a team in the top division. I know. So, I mean, what can I say there? I do just want to have a look who won the top division league. That was Real Madrid. Villarreal, which is the team that we did win we lost 1-0 against, they came 6th. So yeah, I mean, actually I think that league's still going on. Yeah, it is. Oh well, it's only one more game. But yeah, that was incredible. There's nothing much more I can say about that first season. It went in our favour quite well. And of course, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the jobs, see if there's any more interesting ones here. I wouldn't say so. There's no jobs available, but looking at the ones that are very insecure, it's just golden arrows and they've been relegated, so no, none of them are interesting. Because if we are going to go for one, we want one in a top flight division, possibly, or in a second division in a higher league, like Spain, because that's just the best opportunity for us to gain our reputation to join these higher clubs. I wouldn't mind going to South Africa as long as the team is fighting for places. Like Golden Arrows, we don't want to go there because they're relegated already. But if it was earlier in the season, when they actually did have a job available, when they were 15th in the league, I would have maybe put an offer in, but I didn't because I didn't want to. I was happy where I am now. But now for the part of the episode I've been looking forward to, and that is selecting our player of the season. So let's have a look at the players that played the most. Christian Coffey and Sergio Mestre. Both of them played the same amount of games, that being 40. And so the most amount of goals is Jemmy, he had 15. And Christian Coffey had 14. And Benja, who is leaving at the end of the year end of contract, did get 9. Yeah. He's 35. I don't really see him. He's not going to grow anymore. He's just going to decline. So I thought there's no point in renewing his contract when I could get someone young who can do a job for us. Julian Guerrero, he's been excellent this year. I might see if I can get him in on loan again next year, but that's probably going to be very unlikely. But yeah. Assists, let's have a look at them then. Julian John Guerrero, of course, 32 games and 10 assists, 20 yellow cards, so that's a bit ridiculous. Yeah. Zulem Jamie, 7 assists and 36. And Ivan Kekovic, 5 assists, joined with Christian Coffey. So we've done quite good there. Average rating, Julian Jean Romero got the most from the players that actually played games regularly, with a 7.56. So then, I'm going to announce the player that is going to be in the first introduction into the Hall of Fame, because we're doing one per season, unless there's a special exception. And I've thought very hard about this. And with the amount of yellow cards that they had, definitely would have set them back, but I love a good yellow card. So Julian Jongomero is the player of the season, in my opinion. And of course, so I was also thinking of Christian Coffey. He's played well as well. And other players as well, like Jemmy. He was also a thought. Benja as well. He was another thought. But yeah, Julian Jongomero. I'm probably pronouncing his name really wrong, but I don't care, because he's done a job for us. But I do care though if you're offended by it. And he's such a good player. Maybe if we join another club, we can bring him with us. Which is probably very unlikely, but maybe. And if we have a look at our manager, yeah, we're still not the best, but yeah, we're better than we were before, eh? Manager no, it's not only for trophy cabinet still empty, but yes, this has been an amazing first season in this Pentagon challenge, and a very good first season, gaining lots of reputation hopefully, and putting myself out there to any other clubs that are in a higher division. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.